Hi, I'm Michelle Cromer.
And I'm Perla Maldonado.
And y'all tuned into our podcast, Creating a Meaningful Life, and we're so honored and delighted that you're here. We want to talk about all that craziness.
It is not just here, it's all over the world.
All over the world is just chaotic and crazy. I've never seen anything like it in all of my life.
I understand astrologically, it's something in the stars. So.
Well, and I don't know when it's going away, but what we wanted to talk about today is 5 things that you can do to personally calm the chaos in you so that you can be the calm in the storm. And we do have a choice. And we need to raise our chi in order to do that.
So maybe we should explain what chi is.
Yeah, so chi is energy. And let's talk about in other cultures. It's prana in India, it's qi in Japanese, it's chi in Chinese, it's the force if you believe in Star Wars. So it's that action that moves through you that is all around us that we can't separate ourselves from. But what we can do in the middle of all of that other people's crazy chi is that we can be the calm. So let's talk about those 5 things, Perla.
So the first one is come back to the sacred. Okay, so this could be meditation, this could be a ritual, it could be poetry. Come back to what is timeless, Sit down, say a prayer, because that chi, if you're feeling uncomfortable, confused, you just need to get your chi together and sit down, be calm, and think about what's important. Meditation is a good way to do that.
One thing that I do is I visit a sacred site. And for me, just getting off the grid, unplugging from this reality and going to a place where I don't watch the news is something that I do. But if you don't have time to go to a sacred site, I also just light a candle.
Yeah.
So whatever you think coming back to the sacred means to you, prayer, meditation, silence, that's what you should do.
It's your intention that matters.
And the second thing is, of course, you're going to clear the clutter. And that doesn't just mean your space, but it means your mind. So how do you clear the clutter from your mind? You're going to get rid of old emails, photographs. You're going to really circle the wagons around your social media platforms. We don't need vampires and toxic people. All of the messages that they're having that could be fear-based. And so, you know what? Speaking of fear-based, there's one thing I was reading the Bible 2 nights ago, and I was counting how many times it says, "Do not fear." And actually, in other, because I have a comparative religion minor, that's a theme throughout all the religions on earth that I've studied. Do not fear. And so, if you are allowing the clutter of the news or allowing the clutter of the people in your life that are fear-based, you gotta circle the wagons and you gotta cut those people out. And then, of course, in your space, you always need to clear the clutter to have that flow and to raise your chi.
Yes, it makes it a lot easier to be able to think, to concentrate.
Yeah, just spend some time with yourself.
Walk in nature is number 3. So I can give you an example. This morning I got up at 6 and I did a little bit of yard work. Now it's very tiring, but it was very helpful just to be in nature, to hear the birds when they're starting to wake up and get dirty, get your hands in the soil.
Yeah, and I take my shoes off and I stand in grass. And in the winter, I stand in dead grass. So, and if I'm on the beach, I stand on sand because there's something really grounding to me and stabilizes my chi when I can hold that energy of Mother Earth and let that line just come through me and just be. So
there's much to be said for hugging a tree.
Yeah, I know. I'm from Austin, Texas, and we used to do that all the time. And the 4th thing is drink in beauty like medicine. Beauty really helps us elevate our chi, and beauty is different for different people. Like, for example, last month, I went to New York City to see my son, August, who's a professor at NYU in Brooklyn. He lives in Brooklyn. And we went to the Modern Art Museum, and I wanted to see Sargent's, the artist Sargent's Madame X. This is woman in a black dress. I sat there, Perla, and cried my eyes out. It was that beautiful to me. Art is beauty to me. Music could be beauty to you. Nature could be beauty to you. Whatever that is, drink that in. It's not an extra thing. I'm telling you, it's essential to raise your chi.
In talking about music, it also lifts up your spirits. Music.
Yeah.
If you play music in your house, it clears up all that negative energy.
Right. And the last thing is create a sacred space. And this is so important when the world is freaking crazy, that you can come to your home, you can come to your space, you can go to your bedroom, whatever it is, and you have an altar if that feels right to you. Or like Perla just mentioned, her morning routine. My routine sets me free. I get up at 4 o'clock, I have to do it at 4:45. I come home, I meditate, pray. When you have spiritual rituals in your life, that's creating a sacred space in your mind. But it's so important when the world has gone crazy that you can have that moment of silence or prayer or whatever feels right to you in order to raise your chi.
So sitting down and thinking about that, what that is to you is kind of a ritual in itself.
Right, exactly. That's right. So peace is important, clarity is important, raising your chi is important. So be the calm, be the light.
Light a candle.
Be the chi.
Yes.
If y'all like this, please like it and share it, and we will love to have you back next time on Creating a Meaningful Life. Thanks, y'all.
Thank you.